What are your plans to provide recreational and fitness opportunities for children and adults since our YMCA is gone?
Well, obviously, that's a difficult question because we have lots of programs in Norwalk that provide physical activities for young people. It's actually getting the young people out to them. So we have tremendous soccer fields. We have people that are up on playing on the soccer fields. I was up there the other day. I believe there's 750 young people in the soccer program. But I believe we need to put our fields in better condition. I was up there, and the dust on West Rock School, the kids were running around, the dust was flying, and they were breathing the dust in. I think we need to look at ways that we can improve those fields and make them a little bit more playable so that we don't have the young people breathing in that dust. One of the things I said was perhaps bringing a fire truck, a pumper truck up there the night before or the next morning, and just spraying down the field would be something very inexpensive and very doable so that the kids could play on a good field. As far as the YMCA, it's unfortunate that the YMCA closed. I don't know if anybody knew it was coming. I would certainly hope that if anybody did know it was coming, that they would have stepped in and tried to find out what could be done to save the YMCA. It's been an institution. I used to go there as a child, and it's a shame that we lost it. Can we bring a Boys and Girls Club into town? That'd be something that we would explore. I know that was tried years ago, but the Boys and Girls Club would not come into town, would not invest in Norwalk. And there was no private foundation money to do that. So we have to try all options because recreation in our child's lives are important rather than have them sitting in front of the television or playing on their video games. So we need to find every way we can to get children out. But maybe it's a Boys and Girls Club, but I'm really sorry to see the YMCA go.
Mr. Moccia.
Well, I agree. We have plenty of programs for the youth here. Sure, fields might be dusty. We haven't had a lot of rain. Our Parks and Rec department do a great job trying to maintain all the fields. Don't forget, when we had the economic cutback, I had to eliminate some positions in Parks and Rec, so you've got a lot of people covering a lot of fields. As far as the YMCA, I was in intensive negotiation with your board. I met with the hospital who was buying it. I asked if there was any possibility. We all know that that building was old, decrepit, and beyond repair. They had poured hundreds of thousands of dollars into that building, and it was the old movie from Tom Hanks. It was the money pit. And they could not find developers. They could not find sponsors. We reached out. Mr. Diesel again was in contact. At least the Norwalk Hospital has bought it, and hopefully they will have a facility there that will serve the community. By the way, speaking of the hospital, there's one attribute that we should talk about, the tremendous growth of the Norwalk Hospital. We just signed the beam today for the final beam going in for their new construction of new emergency room and entrance. They've made tremendous progress, and that was through the efforts of the city working with them and testifying, myself personally, for their new plans, whether it was for emergency angioplasty, whether it was for full-service heart angioplasty, not just emergency, whether it was in Norwalk testifying before the Health Commission to ensure that they approved the merger that will make the Danbury and Norwalk hospitals more efficient and provide better care. So, changing off subject a little bit, talking about recreation, but since we got to the why, I thought I'd put that in. We provide many, many programs, as does Carver, as does the hospital. And by the way, grassroots tennis did very well winning the Northeast Regional. So we have some great programs in the state.
Mr. Rilling.
Despite the great